Curriculum is not as simple as a single drop of water, or a collection of droplets. It resembles rolling waves in the ocean, both overpowering and overwhelming. Before I had thought of curriculum as a collection of resources mandated by the government that I am required to teach. Simple as that, right? No. Curriculum is much more complex than I had previously thought. For example, there are different types of curriculum. Product, children come in, educated workers come out. Process, a grounded practice in a cycle. And praxis, committed action, everything learned and practiced inside and outside of school. Many people see curriculum differently. My viewpoint focuses more on curriculum as praxis. Students are my focus, and in their lives, both in and out of school, contribute to their learning and growth as individuals. Along with these different types of curriculum, it also has many different viewpoints. One of these being curriculum as literacy. All of these literacies provide knowledge and skills used throughout life. Although these literacies all have value, only some are pushed in school. If all of the ideas about curriculum exist, who are the people who determine which knowledge is more important? Before, I used to think knowledge was technology and science and only obtained from school and university. Now, I know knowledge encompasses all things. Knowledge on nature and the environment, knowledge about vehicles and mechanics, knowledge about the arts, etc. Every one of these knowledges is important and holds value. So if all knowledge is equal, why are certain types of knowledge stressed in the curriculum? The Saskatchewan curriculum is created by the Government of Saskatchewan and Government of Canada. They believe science, technology, and math more beneficial to future employees than other knowledges, and so that's what's more focused on in the curriculum. Although the government creates outcomes, I as a teacher must teach. I have room to incorporate other knowledge known as the lived and hidden curriculum. In fact, some of the best learning comes from uncomfortable situations where tensions open doors and stray from the planned curriculum. To only teach the curriculum restricts students from learning the other very important knowledge crucial to a full, healthy life. For teachers to accept this ideology of knowledge, they need to be educated and properly prepared. Kumoshiro, in his book Against Common Sense, describes 3 types of programs that produce teachers. Learn practitioners, about students and how they learn, the major of study, and how to teach. As researchers, which is about being ongoing learners. And as professionals, to study and learn to make teaching a professional career. I believe I'm a combination of all 3. I care for my students and their lives, am interested in sciences and maths, and am excited to keep learning how to improve myself and my teaching. Also, I see teaching as a professional career and work toward maintaining this integrity. Part of my education for becoming a teacher focuses on teaching for equality, and realizing common sense is not so common to everyone. Being open to difficult and uncomfortable discussions involving racism, sexism, homophobia, and oppression is very important. From this class, I've learned because of my ancestral history and the area that I live, I am a racist. Before this class, I felt my attitude towards First Nations and treaty education to be fair and non-oppressive. After this class, I understand that because of my background, this cannot be. I need to work on noticing my racist or oppressive thoughts in order to make positive changes to my life and teaching practices. To do this, I need to recognize the areas in need of change. Because I am a nice white lady, I will have privileges others will not. Another big thing I learned is that treaty education is not the same as First Nations education. I know where to find the outcomes and plan to teach this information through trial and error, by learning and adjusting from the mistakes I will most definitely make. I also know it is okay not to be the expert on this material and to look for help. Curriculum is a huge foundation for the educational practice. I, as a teacher, have both control and no control to what I teach my students. By teaching the curriculum and finding room to teach others things, my students will be well-rounded and more prepared for life during and after their school experience. Curriculum is not something that can be easily summarized. It just is.